Hi lovers, hi, how are you guys doing? Hilma Danielle here. I keep telling you guys that I'm always on and off, so welcome to my channel. There's something that I need us to talk about, guys. On this channel we discuss things that are really productive, things that we are learning something from, yeah, things that we are gonna learn something from. So I want to learn from you guys, you can learn something from me. So yeah, life is a journey, it's quite a journey. There's something that really came to my mind, and this is actually giving men babies that are not theirs. Okay, we have situations where, without even wasting time, let's just get into it. We have situations where we have really women that are sleeping with different men, and at the end of the day they give pregnancies to men that are not fathers of those babies. Okay, and we also do have situations where we have men that really give women babies, but then they do reject those pregnancies. Okay, but this is not, I actually just have to put it here because I don't want people to come in and say we also have these situations. We do have them, we acknowledge them, but unfortunately that is not what I want to talk about today. Okay, I want us to talk about men that are innocently really being given children that are not theirs. Okay, that is what I want us to talk about today. Okay, well, I feel like really we do have women, we do have family members that kids, a lady comes, brings the pregnancy, and we do have dramatic people, depending on whether they like you or they don't like you, or. Okay, I want to exempt those ones. Okay, but I do want to put into consideration a situation where the baby mama comes, or the lady comes with a pregnancy, and the baby boy says, that is not my pregnancy. Okay, really we do have some African parents that take it or sit the baby down and say, or the boy child down, actually let's not say child, because kids don't make babies, and this adult men down and say, we people traditionally don't reject pregnancies. Okay, just accept the pregnancy. I feel like that is not fair enough on a boy child. Okay, let me put myself in a situation. I'm a mother of a boy, so let me put myself in a situation and say, let's say here I am with my baby boy. He grows up to be a man, and there comes a baby, a girl, with a baby. Okay, this is how I think I would well handle the situation. Okay, let's just put it as a scenario, because now I do not want to generalize it anymore. So let's put it as a scenario to say, okay, fine, a girl comes to my house with a pregnancy for a baby boy that I've birthed. Okay, and that my son says, that is not my pregnancy. Okay, now this is how I think I would best handle this situation. What I would do is that we need to normalize putting a man child's feelings into consideration, as well as the woman's child's feelings into the consideration. Now here, this is how I'm going to handle this situation. I'm going to greet them nicely, make them feel at home, welcome them, put everybody's feelings into consideration, and tell them there and then to say, okay, if we have this visitor and you're saying the baby is not yours, this is how we are best going to handle the situation. We acknowledge the pregnancy. We need to acknowledge it. We acknowledge the pregnancy, and we thank you for coming to visit us. But we have a situation at hand whereby the father of the child is saying he's not the father of the child. So what we are going to do is that we are acknowledging the pregnancy. However, at the moment, me as a mother, I cannot say that is our baby or that is not our baby. Okay, what I'm going to say is that we acknowledge the baby, and when we acknowledge the baby, we will then require, okay, a DNA test when the baby is born. Immediately when the baby is born, we are going to put money on the side. We are going to make all the necessary arrangements. We are going to speak to the doctors. We are going to ask the doctors to help us make a DNA immediately when the baby is being born. We are going to be there. We are going to give support when the baby is being born, and then we're going to have a DNA. We wait for the results as early as possible, so that when we get the results as early as possible, we take accountability and we take responsibility for that baby. Okay, and we are going to apologize well in advance if if we are going to make the mother feel a certain way. But unfortunately, I as a mother, I am not going to force a whole adult man to support a baby, to accept a pregnancy that is not theirs. Also, I am not going to let my grandchild be suffering somewhere without support, without being taken care of. Okay, so but we need to make sure that we are supporting the right child, because we cannot have a situation where women are making it a norm to give men kids that are not theirs. If that baby is not ours, then the mother have the responsibility to go look for the rightful owner of that child, the rightful father of that child. I think it's about time we give men fair chances as well, rather than men coming and then the kid is ours. Unfortunately, what I do not support is you mouthfully with your mouth from here to far away, having a back and forth with a mother of the child, telling the mother of the child that is not our child. Number one, you are not the one that was in sexual contact with that person. You were not there, and you are not 100% because you were not there. Okay, you cannot say the baby does not look like you. What if the baby looks like the father, the mother of the child? Or what if the baby looks like the mother's family? So what I do not support is people saying the baby is not ours in the mouth. No, people must have proof. We can now sit back and say the baby is not ours with proof, with evidence. Okay, I think life has been made easier for us. We just then have to come in and make also life a little bit easier for ourselves. Okay, that is what I wanted to discuss for the day. I really don't want to make it long. I just wanted to say that I think it's fair enough for us as mother, for us as men, to do things the right way. If somebody brings a child to you and you feel the child is not yours, don't be disrespectful towards the person. If you were there, if you were not there, it does not matter. What you should do is sit back calmly, so, and how come you are 100% the child is not yours? Okay, you must sit back, or you are not sure. If you are not sure, you must still sit back and say, I acknowledge the pregnancy. If you are not sure and you were with that lady sexually, this is how I would suggest you tackle this situation. What you must speak to the lady and say, I am not sure that pregnancy is mine. However, I do acknowledge that you are pregnant. If you are 100% that the pregnancy is mine, I would suggest that you remain calm during the pregnancy. I will try my level best to support you where I can. Okay? Try to support her where she needs the support, except the sexual part. Okay, the intercourse part. Don't get involved there. But if she needs a little bread, if she needs a little coins for some cravings, but you do have money on the sides, help her out. It's okay. You are not going to lose anything. Because we are looking at chances that can be your child, that might not be your child. Now, what you should tell her is that I do acknowledge a pregnancy. However, I will arrange for a DNA. Okay, when we arrange for a DNA and then the baby is born, I am then going to, give you the support that I need as a father, and I really honestly will apologize and I will be sorry by then. But what I'm not going to do is support a baby that is not mine. I mean, men, you must learn to man up properly and tackle situations respectfully, so, but know your rights. In this world, if you do not know your rights, people are going to make you do things. If that baby is not yours, that baby must find the father. You have got zero business there. And the problem is the baby mama. The baby mama must find the father of the child. Even if it's after the baby is born, she then must be honest and say, in all honesty, I slept with 5 people. Then you call your Thomas and your Peter and your Silas and your whoever, call them and tell them that I had a baby. We had intercourse on this month. I have a baby. I was thinking it was for whoever, but the DNA is not for that person. So please, I need a DNA for all of you. You as a mother now, arrange your money to pay for these DNAs for different men, and then until you find out the father of the child. Of course, it's going to be a situation where you might raise a child alone, but you better raise the child with the father, the real father of the child, rather than you giving children to people that are not fathers of their kids. And at the end of the day, your children suffer in the process, because that's why you find some people don't like kids, they don't support kids, they don't, but then you feel a specific way, but people are going to be like, that's not my child, I'm not going to support their child, that's not my child. But chances are very high that is truly not their children's. Okay. Well, that is it. Okay, well, give me your comment down below. Give me your opinions on this whole topic. What do you think? What do you think men must do to best tackle situations like this? What do you think us as mothers? Because in most cases, this happens when even our boys are not men yet to, stand up for themselves. They don't have financial capacities to, get themselves out of these situations. And some of these situations, they require money. DNA require money. And I don't know. Let me speak under correction. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know whether public hospitals do give it for free and under what capacity. I don't know. I'm not sure whether it's compulsory now. It's not compulsory now. People give birth to babies and we don't do DNA now and then to see that this is really the father of the child. Okay, but what I'm saying is that wherever it is offered, we must, as parents, support our children until the time when really, honestly, they can, we can say it's our babies. Then we can support our babies rightfully. Me as a mother, me as a grandmother, let me just say, me as a grandmother, I wouldn't like it and I wouldn't want it if my blood is out there suffering just because my own son is saying that is not my child. Me also, I wouldn't want it if my son have to raise, or me myself have to call grandchild to a baby that is not my grandchild. So let us do it on the book. We do have mothers, the women that are really giving men babies that are not theirs. But we do have men also that are rejecting people's pregnancies, either because they are ashamed, either because they don't like those people. It was a one night stand or hit and run or whatever the thing is called. And the baby happened. Now all of a sudden you're running away. Okay? Or it was a second woman and you have your woman somewhere and you are playing around and you made a baby somewhere, then you are just trying to be funny. We are not going to be funny with the lives of children, because there's also a baby. There is also somebody that is alive out there that is going to grow up and suffer just because you as a child, as a father, you made funny decisions, or you as a mother, you made funny decisions. I really feel like men are not really are supported when it comes to this thing of children. And I think it's about time. Let us be a generation that really gives men our support. We do have women that are doing things nowadays. They're sleeping with different men, but at the end of the day, the baby is just dumped by whoever they feel like, let me give this one, the child. Okay, that is it. What do you think we should best handle these situations of women giving babies to men that are not really fathers of those children? Well, give your comments down below. Let us have a chat. Let us learn from one another. Do subscribe. Subscribing is for free. Do comment, please. Commenting is for free and it's gonna help me. If you think this was educational, you can simply just comment by saying, okay, educational, okay, very educative, or very nice video, or hi, simply saying hi, or anything. Let's chat in the comments. Okay, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.